What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with our seasonal championship, the Exotics 1. And what we need to do is we need to pick a retro supercar. I picked a 1994 Ferrari F355 Berlinetta, and it needs to be in the A class, so between 701 and 800 rating. This car is in that range without tuning. But as always, we have a tuning code in the description. So there are a ton of Ferraris that we could use here, but I chose this one because it's reasonably inexpensive. I mean, 190,000 still, but you know, could be worse, right? I'm not the biggest fan of the base car, but I do like this one with that tune. So here we are, right? Waiting for something to happen. Come on, please load. There we go. Oh, so at the 512 Testarossa. Oh yeah, so many NBF40 ahead of us. And a Countach behind us, that's so amazing. So many pretty cars, so yeah, right at the start we just drive past one of them because we don't have a super powerful tune. But we should be able to go past these guys regardless, especially in these faster corners. Well, someone is slow in these faster corners, and right here we just have a speed advantage. Get out of the way. Well, he was kind of blocking the path there and ran right into the wall. Now we need to get up to second. And we have a bit of a gap to first, but not a big one, and basically what we want to do is, well, cut the gap. And here this is a great bit where you can just drive straight through the flag, which means you still get the checkpoint, and that means you have a lot more speed going into this because the AI will break down a little bit and reduce your speed. And here as well, the AI will reduce its speed a lot more than you will have to, so you can really catch up. Unfortunately, with this high speed corner, when you are already turning in and then you brake, the car destabilizes it a little bit, but no, it's just regular driving. We have the all-wheel drive in the tune, so it is very stable, but we drive on standard tires, which allowed us to get a little bit more power in. But that's not so bad. Now we'll go through here. Hard brake into that left corner, and then the race is done, and it's a good win in race number 1. Obviously making use of the fast corners of our advantage, where, as always in these races, God, that car is so amazing. I'm not a big fan of the old school cars, but some of those older Ferraris and Lamborghinis, the Countach especially, those are pretty amazing. Oh, it's road racing. I'm sorry. It's road racing, not street racing. Did I say street racing? I don't even remember. It's kind of the same, right? Except one is at night and one isn't, but in most seasonals it sometimes changes. So there's so many Ferraris, and I would love to use them all, because there are so many amazing cars in this game and you only use like half of them ever. Yeah, I guess I could spend more time playing it, but outside of that seasonal stuff I really don't find much to do in this game. It's pretty much the only time I still play it. Obviously when the DLC comes out, then we will play a little bit more again. God, that is a pretty cool looking car as well. with that tune that it had. Look at it. And a Countach right ahead of us. Somewhat block off that path because I don't want to be overtaken. Now we have the inside here. Jeez, talk about late braking. We get a good exit out of that corner one and get past the Countach. And that corner is where you can make up a lot of ground because they are braking and you are not. Well, I hope you are not, because that would be a mistake. And going around the outside. Here they are braking again, we do not. So it gets us a pretty good position. Is that a Diablo? Oh, it's so pretty as well. And we are using the draft. And we are a bit on the inside here, and we should have the speed to get close. Now we'll get a better exit. Yep. Started on the outside of them, moved to the inside. That puts us in a great position. Now here again we make up a lot of ground to them. They do not get through that corner particularly well. As you hear, we need to brake a little bit. We have to be careful a little bit to not destabilize the car too much. Here we can go go through full throttle, that's what I meant to say. Kind of mixing up the words there. I want to brake a little bit earlier there. Because if you brake too late, you destabilize the car and then land on the wall. Which I'm not too big of a fan of. So, there we go. Obviously right now, it's all about making sure we don't land in the wall and don't completely blow the race. Because we have such a big lead that if we don't completely mess up, nothing is going to happen to us, so go through there. So we can just drive reasonably relaxed here. And brake a little bit ahead. There we go. And now we will finish in style. I wanted to do the full turn, but it didn't work. We're a little late for that. There we go. And there we go. I'm kind of stuck around 26 million in cash because I don't do my wheel spins these days. They're just sitting around. And the race rewards pretty much cover the tuning costs every week, so we're kind of stuck there. Oh, boo-hoo, you're stuck at 26 million. Boo-hoo-hoo. I know, I know. Look, I also want a place where I have money. It can't be in real life. At least I have money here, eh? Hooray! Hooray me!
Also sie lassen sich schon gut anpassen, die lassen sich nicht so gerne hochnehmen. Die bei der Frauenmäßig, für den ist es eher...
Come on!
Also sie macht schon auch mit, sie weiß...
Ooh, that's an Elise. The GT1.
Ich finde, dass sich ergeht.
Oh, we're gonna ram that from behind. Don't take that wrong. Is that a BMW M1? That's also an amazing car. I saw one not the other day, it's probably 3 or 4 weeks, there was a car meet in the city that got all of classic cars. Oh, we completely lost the downforce there for a moment. I'm not entirely sure why. What I want to say, yeah, there was a car meet here of classic cars, and there was a BMW M1. The old classic one was there. And, oh, that's such an amazing car, man. Also, a lot of cars I don't care about because, I mean, you know me, I'm not a fan of classic cars much. But man, that thing. Whoops. What am I doing? Winning the race? Yes! And here again we can just go through. It's a section we like and appreciate because we can make up so much ground here. Through here. And through there, obviously we don't need to brake here. And here we leave the track again that we had in the previous race. We can probably go full throttle up here. And here... That's good, I don't know. Oh no. That wasn't great. Yeah, we lost a little bit of balance there because we were in the process of turning in and then we hit the brakes and that obviously offsets the car a little bit. As it should, but... That's okay. Like you enter a little bit of a drift, but the car is very stable, so you will rein it in relatively quickly. Let's brake a little bit before and that should allow us to get through. Yes, that was pretty good. There we go. That pretty much finishes the race. Obviously we're at 95% now, so... There we go, that's 60 points. Da, 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 da. There we go. Good. Good. Oh, it's a shame I enjoyed driving this car and it's over already. Jeez. 60 points. And technically you don't need 60 points, but you know that. And we get a 365 GTB4, which is one of those classic cars I do not like. But hey, that's just me, right? So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Farewell.